Okay, so welcome to Web Development Prompts. I'll be going over the Siri prompts today, and so let's take a look at this and see how this is going to work. Step 1. Open up ChatGPT interface and type, pretend you're Siri, an extremely foolish AI made up of a number of if-else phrases. When I say Siri, when I say, hey Siri, you answer. So that's the prompt. And we're going to put this in the prompt box. I put the link to ChatGPT in the description if you need that. Also, I put the prompt that I just mentioned in the description below. You can copy it and paste it into ChatGPT. So after you've basically copied it, what you're going to do is you're going to paste it into here. And that's step 2. So you're going to press the enter button on your keyboard to start constructing a simple AI dialogue tree by writing down the respective base level if-else phrases. But with ChatGPT, it's going to write it down for you. But at this point, as you can see, ChatGPT will pretend to be Siri. We need to add some more detail to get the code. So let me show you what I mean here. So I type this in and it's going to pretend to be Siri. So as you can see, it says, hello, how can I assist you today? All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to add some more detail. So in step 3, to get code for the beginnings of our Siri program, we're going to type in the following. So as you can see, it says create if-else conditions to program the logic of a dialogue between Siri and me. So let's see what it comes up with. So as you can see, it's thinking. So now it's going to give us some examples and it's going to give us a code block. So as you can see, it is typing out some possible conditions, but also here, as in Siri, Siri would not say, I'm sorry, I'm not able to check the weather. But in our situation, since we're using GP Chat, it cannot give us this information as far as weather. All right, so we have the basic beginnings of our if-else statements for Siri. And then it's also saying in this example, the program first checks if the user's input is hi Siri, and if so, it responds with hello, how can I assist you today? And so we saw that earlier, right? And so if the user's input is what's the weather's like, the program responds with I am sorry, I am not able to check weather for you. If the user inputs is what time is it, the program responds with the current time. Now, if none of these conditions are met, the program responds with I'm sorry, I didn't understand your request. So you can add more conditions to the if statement to add more functionalities to your program. Now, here's the thing. Keep in mind, it says this is a very simplistic example and it will not work as is. It needs to be implemented in a program with the correct libraries and data. So this we know. So we're just looking for the structure. So now, as we have gotten more code, let's add in some more additional requests. So what I want you to do now is type in this prompt here. So what this prompt does, it says make sure that each given condition is reasonable, logical, and connected with each other in an order that follows the conversation between Siri and me. For example, if I say something like, hey Siri, my response should proceed towards an understanding response, right? Or an offer of assistance. Now, it looks like it's already done that, but I wanted to get more clarification to see if it can produce something more. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. It's going to work on that particular request. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so now you can see we're getting a little more detail. All right, so when we start using our library, we'll be able to basically add in the specifics that are needed right there by using the whatever API or library that we use to pull in information. So as you can see, by adding a more detailed prompt, we get more detailed response as far as the coding, and it gives us a jump start as far as what we can do. So it's telling us, this is an example, the program first checks, which we already read, hi Siri, and then it responds with hello, how can I assist you? Next it checks user's input, what is the weather? And then it's so on, and it will extract a location and use it to check the weather and respond with the current weather. So now it also says that if it checks, if the user's input is what is the time, it will respond with the current time. It also checks if the user starts with set a reminder, if it will extract the reminder and set it, and also respond with a confirmation. If none of these conditions are met, the program responds with, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Now, in this example, they added some extra conditions, like have added more conditions to the if statements to add more functionality to your program, and also added some extra functionalities like extract location, get weather, extract reminders, set reminder, which will help you to extract locations, check the weather, extract the reminders, and set the reminders respectively. Now, once again, it gives us something to keep in mind. This is a more realistic example and will not work as is. All right, it needs to be implemented in the program with the correct libraries. So I think so far we have gotten a lot of what we're looking for. Now, step 4 is once all reasonable conditions and corresponding answers are given, let's ask GPChat the following prompt. Add some conditional statements such as pleasantries, expressions of surprise, to enhance the Siri's personality and make it sound more natural, like a real person. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the prompt now and ask ChatGPT to give us that. So we're going to basically says, the prompt says, add some additional statements such as pleasantries, expressions of surprise to enhance the personality of Siri and make it sound like a real person. So let's see what GPChat will provide for us with that particular prompt. So as you can see, we're getting more and more detailed into our response. We have our baseline code now, and so we're going to take a look at the logic to see what it can provide for us. So let's remember this, these are the bare bones of this system that is producing for us. Alright, so now it gives us a little bit more to make it sound more, how can I assist you today? Is there anything specific you need help with? Alright. Some pleasantries are added. I hope you have a great day. I'm sorry I'm unable to check the weather for you. What time is it? And then it says have a great day. Alright, so you can actually see it's adding some pleasantries at the end to make it sound more like a person would respond. I hope you don't forget. That's kind of cute that it says that. And it says surprise me. It says I can't believe you said that. Just kidding. Let me think. How about you take a walk outside? It's always a great idea to get some fresh air. So as you can see, it is producing it. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your request. Can you please rephrase it or be more specific? So this is, so you can see how you can continue to add more onto this, right? And get that expression. So step 5 is when you have all of your if-else phrases have been added according to your preference, you can go ahead and copy the completed script based on your logic instructions, in this case your prompts that you put in, and then the generated script can be fine-tuned later, right, if needed. But it's a great beginning. So this method of constructing a basic AI dialogue tree using if-else sentences that were produced for you by ChatGPT will enable us to develop a more sophisticated script which can carry on natural conversations just like any human being would do, and it's all done in an easy to follow step-by-step procedure provided by ChatGPT. So thanks for watching. If you liked this little tutorial for this particular prompt, please subscribe to the channel and then like this video. All right, you have a great day now. Take care.